Penalty was on the Browns for holding, so a third down now, trying to reconvert. And they do. Virtually the same spot on the football field with a catch made by Cedric Tillman. Well, the Browns' opening drive continues with Kelly in motion. Thompson Robinson firing. Open man down the left side, and it's complete inside the Eagles' 20. He went up top. That's Cedric Tillman, who in effect was their top draft pick this year in the third round.
For their second unit.
Quick to the line, quick snap, quarterback rolling with room to run, takes a shot, but he's got the first down. And there's your late flag that comes in after the hit down near the 3-yard line. It's a big fourth down conversion, and now the Browns knocking on the door on first and goal. Kelly, and the ball's loose, it's on the ground. I think the Eagles have it.
Changing the play here based on Cleveland having an extra guy in the box.
Straight man coverage along the outside, but they're going to run the football, and they barely get out of the end zone. Or did they? That's going to be a safety. Mariota on first down. Rush is coming. Nowhere to go. Maurice Hurst got him in the backfield. Not much happening so far on offense. Uncovered Zacchaeus. Look out. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to have first down yardage out across the 40. He was uncovered at the line of scrimmage. Mariota saw it and went right to his man. Jake Elliott was 2 for 3 last week in Baltimore. This is a 56-yard attempt. Got the leg, and he got it. There he is, stepping up closer to the line of scrimmage on third down and 4. Rush coming, and they put him away. First man there was Nolan Smith, forcing him to step up in the pocket. On second down, back to the ground, and there you go. Room to run. And Rashad Penny makes it all the way out to the 49-yard line.
Took the lead role during the postseason, and then Swift and Penny, I think, represent a big upside.
That one's up high, and it's going to be picked off. That throw sailed once again, and Ronnie Hickman comes down with the football. And the rookie out of UCLA going play action on first down, setting up the screen. Felton has nowhere to go. Great job of staying with it. And that completed pass is going to result in a loss of yardage.
They're getting a heck of an opportunity.
Blitz coming on third down. Thompson Robinson throws, batted it. Oh, it should have been picked off.
And if not, I'm going to try to do whatever I can to have everybody else have great plays.
Well, in Dallas, the thing I love about you is you actually block. You know, I mean, some of these guys I see for some of these other teams, it seems like they don't ever throw a block ever.
By the Eagles' own admission, kind of dominated the workouts on Monday. And then the Eagles came roaring back on Tuesday. That's another good throw and catch. And having no trouble getting open is Austin Watkins Jr. Cleveland is 4 for 8 on third down conversions in this one. Blitz is coming. It's picked up and incomplete. Attempted one-handed juggling catch for Kelly. Cade York, who's got a rocket leg that he showed as a rookie last year with a 43-yard field goal attempt for the lead. And right down the middle. On second down. Rush coming. Gets it to Sermon. And Trey Sermon's got a first down across the 40, then lost the football. Fumble recovered by Cameron Mitchell. And Cleveland on the Eagle turnover gets it back in Philadelphia territory. Defense trying to hold now on third down and 4. Here comes the blitz. Thompson Robinson firing and complete. I got to tell you, I never thought as he went back to throw that ball was going to get there in time, but it did. This one from 37. A little bit of a knuckleball, but he got it through and extends the Browns' lead to 5.
Player right now in this league at both those spots.
Third down and a bunch, and Mariota's in trouble again, and down he goes.
In case we don't have enough time to get down there. You can't take chances with stuff like this.
You're a hard-working man. You really are. Second down. Mariota was trying to get it downfield, held it too long, and he's going to be sacked. They're over on that side again now. Back to throw. McKee trying to run and gets caught from behind.
6'8", 325, year 12 down there getting it done.
Beginning of his career was as an Eagle, and now kicking to the outside. side. Sermon, an open lane to the end zone for a touchdown. 33 yards, and that quickly the opening drive bears fruit for the Eagles here in the second half. Blocking and a couple of big plays, the Eagles take the lead back on Sermon's run to the end zone.
Just enjoying the moment. And I think, for me, eating right and, man, just playing together. I think as a D-line, you can tell how good your D-line really is when you play, like how y'all play together.
3rd and 12, a lot of times this is a quick underneath pass. Let's see if McKee does that. Oh, they're going down the slot.
He is. Wow. The attempt was there, but Tyree Cleveland couldn't haul it in. Gonna go back to throw with the rush coming and drops it in there beautifully. Great one-handed catch made by Watkins. He's had a good game here tonight.
And as we heard from Sean Desai earlier this week, he is one of the candidates to start at linebacker. He has had a very strong summer.
Mond with a back shoulder throw and a juggling catch by Watkins for the touchdown. 32 yards on the score. An unlikely completion. But Watkins, who's having himself a night, dances down the sideline and gives Cleveland the lead back.
What this guy's doing. It was good protection up front by Cleveland. No pressure from the Eagles. Mond with the back shoulder throw. Wasn't bad coverage by Ricks. The back shoulder throw.
To make the score even more bizarre than it is right now. And he does.
The jersey.
Coming back to play now. And Kane with the kick return. Off to the near sideline.
So I'm the fastest I've ever been in my career right now. And then, of course, I like to bully the DBs a little bit. It helps out.
Downfield, wide open Tyreek Jackson. And that's going to be a first down in the red zone. The Eagles are going to have 1st and goal at the Cleveland 9. On 3rd down conversions, they've got to get it to the 13. Mond in trouble. Barely avoids the safety. And now works his way out for the first down.
Oh my gosh. It is fun watching those guys run block.
That's another good throw. And got him.
McKee needs to keep throwing it to him. The other guys, and they're going to save that for week 1 against New England. Wide open.
It is wide open. And it's a touchdown. Brady Russell came wide open. McKee finds him for a 22-yard score. And the Eagles within 2 with 6:09 left to go.
Watch Brady Russell. He's the tight end next to the wing. He's going to fake the block, goes right by the Browns linebacker. Absolutely wide open on the corner route. And the guy known for his blocking in Boulder.
4 wide receivers to choose from. McKee firing, got it in there, and it is caught for the extra point. The 2-point conversion is good. Big Johnny King hauls it in. So now this will be a 41-yard field goal attempt and a second chance at it for Cade York.
Oh my! And
he missed that one.
Oh boy! It's not a red flag; it's a yellow flag.
It's also the 11th penalty of the night for the Eagles, and McKee gets dropped back at the 20. Empty backfield, 4 receivers and a tight end, and a completed pass. Johnny King got a lot of it back right there, almost to the 40-yard line. It's the opportunity Tanner McKee was hoping for. And here comes the rush, and down he goes. And Tommy Togiai.
Yeah, sorry. And now the Browns call timeout. Although now with the bunch set at the top, maybe they are going to try to throw a Hail Mary here. I don't know.
There's your out-of-bounds play.
Yep, tackle him.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
What an amazing...
Oh, my
wow.
gosh. That is a mental error.
That is indeed. Mike Harley Jr. went inside instead of going outside, and that brings the end of the game